It's been a long time that we don't get a Godzilla movie, so I am really happy to let all of you know that we are actually gonna get a Godzilla movie on November this year. Oh, that is gonna be so good, man. I don't know why, but I just love Godzilla movie. I think like the movie that really makes me fall in love with Godzilla, surprisingly, is Shin Godzilla. When I saw Shin Godzilla, I was like, oh damn, Godzilla is so good. And then we got the MonsterVerse Godzilla. Holy shit, it is so good. And then we got an anime Godzilla Singular Point that is also chef kiss as well. So now today we got Godzilla Minus One, the trailer. We can watch it, we break it down, and I don't know, just watch the trailer first. Post-war, Japan has lost everything. So this after World War II, World War III, I'm not sure. Like World War II, okay, there's no World War III, what am I saying? From 0 to minus. Holy shit. Look at the Godzilla.
Minus one.
Minus what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's not November. Sorry, guys. December. Okay, December. But still, we are getting a Godzilla movie. We're gonna let us just go through the trailer scene by scene again to kind of see what we can learn. Okay, let's go. I am excited. So we started off with post-war Japan has lost everything. What does this mean? What is the war that they talk about? Is this the first war, second war? I would believe the second war. Okay, I don't think the first war Japan is involved. So this is after the, I would assume the nuclear attack. So right on time, okay? Right on time. There's a movie called Oppenheimer. Fuck. There's a movie called Oppenheimer that's gonna get released, which actually talk about the nuclear, how they actually developed the nuclear and they actually launched the nuclear, something like that. If not mistaken, what was the name of the director again? Oh my god. I just keep on Christopher Nolan. Okay, Christopher Nolan is the guy that actually do the movie for Oppenheimer. So we actually get to see, if you really want to watch it, watch it. I will recommend it. I haven't watched it, but I really want to watch it. And that is it is a story about the nuclear war, something like that. And if you know the history of Godzilla, you know that Godzilla is actually a representation of the nuclear attack towards the Japanese people itself. And now we are actually seeing that the Japanese people is actually embracing that thing. And they make a movie about Godzilla called Minus One, because later we're gonna see a tagline that from 0 to minus is because they become zero once the nuclear hit them. Okay, Japan lost everything, something like that. So that is the reason why this statement started out in the trailer itself. Okay, but let me move on to the next thing. We get to see like the rubble scene and all the stuff. And I have to say right off the bat, even though this is actually I would say this is a Japanese movie, but the CG itself doesn't look like a Japanese movie itself. It looks like a Hollywood movie set. It look, even the color edit and even I believe this is CG. And the CG looks very similar to Hollywood style of CG, and it doesn't look like Japanese style of CG itself. And the reason why I say this is because like if Japanese people is the one that actually make this scene, it will actually be more, how do I say, unrefined, and it might be actually be too sharp. Because like Japanese people, like a certain thing they are gonna become a little bit too sharp, something like that. I can't really explain it, but that is just how I actually realize sometimes when you see Japanese CG and also kind of like a Hollywood CG, like the difference there is like really a lot. Like I have to give credit where credit is due. Okay, like Japanese people, like they are really good with anime, but when it comes to CG, when it comes to like all this Unreal Engine stuff, Hollywood people might be better. But then again, at the same time, like Japanese people would act. They can improve as well. Like I'm not sure like what studio is actually involved in the making of this Godzilla Minus One itself, but I think there's definitely some involvement from the American team, the Hollywood team itself. Okay, but that is just a theory. If I'm wrong, once again, let me know, educate me in the comment section below. Feel free to educate me, man. Like I am just an idiot, okay? And I don't do research. I think that is the reason why. Like, and I want to jump into things blind, and that is why I don't do research. But let me move on. I spend too much time talking about myself rather than the film itself. Love the light though, like the ray suddenly appear on the clock, looks really good. Visual effect written and directed by Takashi Yamazaki. Does this would mean that Yamazaki is actually the one that Yamazaki is the one that is in charge of the visual effect as well? Like, or I mean, like, even he is maybe the mastermind, like the visual effect director, something like that. But maybe the one that actually does it might not be Japanese people. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I hope they give us more. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do research later. So if you want to stick around and find out together in the video, feel free to do so. And next we get to see, okay, so even this scene itself looks so good. It looks really good, you know, like this is definitely a CG scene. Like maybe the front part, all the rubble and stuff is practical, but everything beyond kind of like, there's this line you can obviously like there's see kind of like a line of rubble, something like that. Like beyond that is all CG, okay? And you know what I'm talking about. You saw Japanese film doesn't look like this. The CG, okay? But let me just move on, and I don't want to delve too much in the the Japanese CG thing, okay? And as we get to see from 0 to minus. This is the reason why it become minus, is because they already don't have anything. They have to start from 0 already, and now out of nowhere, the big boy attack, Godzilla attack. Okay, like god damn it. And we actually get to see the rubble flying around. It actually looks really good, right? I really love it. It doesn't look that bad. And whoa, the people are dead, boy. The people is dead. And then we get to see the floor crushing all over the place. People are running. And then we get to see the leg of Godzilla here. It doesn't look like the Shin Gojira. It is definitely not Shin Gojira. So this is, we are not sure what universe this is. Like, could be other, like, just, I don't think there's a continuity of Gojira anymore. Like Gojira can just be any story, okay? Like if you want to use Gojira, just use it, and then like you can do it in any story, whatever you want, something like that. Because like this Gojira is definitely not Shin Gojira itself, okay? So as just looking at the leg color itself, you would already know that it's not Shin Gojira. And it looks really scary. It looks kind of like a turtle skin leg, something like that. I don't know how to explain, but it don't look pretty, okay? It don't look pretty at all. So let me move on, and we get to see some. I really love this scene, okay? Because we get to see like this girl, and the reason why they let the girl wear red is to kind of like highlight her in the midst of the chaos, so like your eyes is gonna immediately jump to her. You're gonna see her immediately. So that is really good, and I just love the attention to detail here. Like they are just you trying to show you like how scary things is, how chaotic things is, and out of nowhere get to see the big J minus one. Come on, minus one appears. This is the official logo, I would say, for the movie itself. I really is excited for this. But next we get to see the Gojira face itself, and I have to say this Gojira looks really similar to the one that we saw in the Monsterverse itself. It is not that like very closely similar, but it looks actually more like the classic Gojira look you would see from the story itself, and it also kind of looked quite similar to the anime version of Gojira itself, because the Monsterverse Gojira actually look kind of like a bear. Okay, it looks kind of like a bear, but this one legit, it looks like a monster. It doesn't look like anything. It almost looked like a human head, like with a scaly face, something like that. So this is really creepy, okay, and I love it. I love when Gojira surprised me with their design. This is a different Gojira entirely. This is not the Monsterverse Gojira. This is not the Shin Gojira. And we actually get to see like the Gojira looks like it has scar on the face itself, or maybe we are not sure what is happening, but there's scars over, and it's not all black. There's a little bit of like kind of like a brownish skin, something like that. It almost seems like this Gojira have a lot of battle wounds, something like that. So we are really not sure like how things are gonna go, like even like how does the story is gonna go, okay? Because in Shin Godzilla we saw that humanity managed to defeat Godzilla by freezing him. But what about now? What about this boy? What about this boy? Okay, like how are they gonna defeat this guy? I don't know, man. I really do not know how are they gonna defeat this boy. This is gonna be really fun. Hopefully there's a really good ending to the story, and we don't just see like the Godzilla after rampaging through Japan just go back to the sea and sleep again. I really want to see them like trying to figure out a way to tell a really compelling story with Godzilla. Hopefully the human character that we're gonna follow throughout the series is gonna be really attractive. I mean, attractive in a sense that their story writing is attractive, but if they also are attractive in the appearance wise, it's also a better fit as well. But that's I think there's the trailer. Godzilla looks good. I love it. It's gonna get released on theater December 1. It's 5 more months to go, guys. 5 more months to go. I'm really excited for Godzilla. I can't wait to see Godzilla. I love Godzilla, okay? I really love Godzilla. But that is all from me. Hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, you know what to do. If you share my love for Godzilla, you also know what to do. Subscribe. Bye bye. See you guys in the next one.